The Red Bull team has recently been rocked by reports of discord between its two-star drivers, Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen, which have led to fears of escalating tensions within the team. This conflict may have reached a breaking point when there was some disagreement between the two drivers in Saudi Arabia. The question to be asked is, what is actually happening with Sergio Perez at Red Bull? Let's find out. As always, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more F1 content. After spending a season with Racing Point, which is now known as Aston Martin, Sergio Perez joined Red Bull Racing in 2021. He was hired to take Alex Albon's place as Max Verstappen's teammate in the hopes that he could support Verstappen, well as the team pursued the Constructors' Championship. With Red Bull, Perez got off to a strong start, winning his first race for the team at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix and finishing on the podium multiple times throughout the season. With 1 victory and 5 podium finishes, he finished the 2021 season in 4th place in the Drivers' Championship. The beginning of the 2023 season has been a different tale for Perez. With a string of disappointing finishes in the first few races of the season, he has found it difficult to regain the pace and form he showed last year. As we all know, Sergio Perez's contract with Red Bull is set to expire at the end of this season, and there have been no discussions regarding a possible extension as of yet. However, Sergio Perez secured his maiden victory of the 2023 Formula One season at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, with his Red Bull teammate Max Verstappen finishing second after starting from 15th on the grid and making an impressive recovery drive to climb up the field. With this win, the Mexican driver has emerged as a potential challenger to Max Verstappen for the championship, as the Red Bull RB19 appears to be outpacing the rest of the field in Grand Prix events. But this excitement between the two drivers has turned to disappointment for Sergio Perez, as he had a major setback in Australia. The Mexican driver lost control of his car and ended up stuck in the gravel after struggling with some ongoing technical issues during practice sessions. Despite his setback, Perez managed to climb his way back up to 5th place in the race. Nevertheless, his earlier incident ultimately allowed Verstappen to gain a significant advantage, giving him a 15-point lead in the Drivers' Championship early on in the season. In the midst of getting stuck in the muddy gravel, Perez expressed his frustration to his race engineer over the team radio. He made it clear that they needed to address the problem, exclaiming, "We need to solve that issue, man." It was the same problem again. It's possible that Perez was referring to similar issues that he had already raised during the practice sessions leading up to the race. Rumors are swirling that Red Bull is sabotaging the car. Do you think that's the issue? Watch on to find out. As a result, tensions between Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen were brought to the forefront as Perez questioned his engineer's decision to slow down in the latter stages of the race, allowing Verstappen to gain ground and snatch the extra point for the fastest lap. To make matters worse, rumors of tension between Perez and Max have led some fans to speculate that the team may have intentionally sabotaged Perez. There were some Mexican fans who believed that Perez's car had been tampered with, leading to his poor performance during the opening races of the 2023 season. They took to social media to express their frustrations and concerns, claiming that the team may be favoring Verstappen and deliberately sabotaging Perez's car. Though it's been alleged time and time again that Verstappen is undoubtedly the #1 driver at the team, leaving his teammate, Sergio Perez, somewhat in his shadow. For example, in the incident in Brazil last season where Verstappen refused to let Perez pass, tensions between the two drivers reached a boiling point. While Perez managed to recover and finish in 5th in the most recent race, Verstappen was able to extend his lead in the Drivers' Championship by 15 points. The situation has not been helped by the incident in Brazil, which left a sour taste in the team. Perez suggested that the incident showed who Verstappen really was, indicating that there may be underlying issues between the two drivers. Perez's father, who was visibly shaken after the duel in Sao Paulo, also questioned Verstappen's talent, adding to the tension within the team. But here comes the interesting part. This time, Antonio Perez, the father of Sergio Perez, angrily refuted rumors that Max Verstappen may have benefited from the team's possible car tampering in a fiery defense of Red Bull executives. During an interview, Antonio Perez firmly rejected any suggestion that his son's RB19 car was sabotaged to favor Max Verstappen's performance. He dismissed the idea as lies and emphasized that Red Bull is a professional team that wants to win with both of their drivers. He further explained that the team aims to have both drivers at the top from the beginning of the race, and there is no favoritism for anyone. According to Perez, the team has two of the best drivers in the same cage, and the ongoing competition is a reflection of their talent. He also expressed hope that more teams and drivers will join the championship, and the fight won't just be between Chico and Max. He also said there's no chance that his son will be leaving Red Bull anytime soon. The team has been incredibly supportive of Perez, delivering numerous successes for him and helping him reach new heights in his career. Perez's father is absolutely thrilled with the way things have turned out for his son, especially considering that just a couple of years ago, Perez was without a job in Formula One. Thanks to Red Bull, Perez has become a global sensation, with his name and face recognized all around the world. He's even become a prominent ambassador for several major brands, which is a testament to the faith that Red Bull has in him. Garibay is incredibly grateful to Red Bull for the way they've supported his son. Without their help, Perez might not be where he is today. As we can see, Perez's father appears to believe in both his son and the squad. But what does Sergio Perez himself believe? Sergio Perez is downplaying any speculation of a rift between him and Max Verstappen as Red Bull teammates. He has openly stated that his objective is to outperform the two-time Formula One world champion in every race they compete in. However, in a recent interview, Perez made it very clear that he and Verstappen have a lot of respect for each other, both on and off the track. According to Perez, they are both mature enough to know what's right and wrong, and they are able to differentiate between the two. Perez went on to explain that the atmosphere inside the Red Bull garage is fantastic, with a high level of respect between everyone, including the engineers from both sides. Though he emphasized that their maturity would be a significant factor in keeping their rivalry in check. He also believes that both drivers are capable of distinguishing between right and wrong, and as long as they continue to act accordingly, he sees no reason for their relationship to deteriorate. Overall, the speculation surrounding a supposed rift between Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen is unfounded. According to Perez's father and the drivers themselves, Red Bull Racing is a team that is committed to winning, and they won't let any internal issues get in the way of their success. As the season continues, fans can look forward to seeing both Perez and Verstappen battle it out on the track as they strive to bring the team to victory. Do you think Sergio Perez can compete with Max Verstappen as the season progresses? We really hope so. But let us know in the comment section below what you think. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Formula One content.